Even though Marvel's Spider-Man 2 has received a lot of attention, there isn't much information available about it. We don't know much about Spider-Man 2 as a result of its muted promotion to date. Venom was teased at the end of the first game, but his origin is slightly different. Norman Osborn, not yet Green Goblin, is shown treating his kid Harry in a tank filled with green liquid and black webs. We weren't sure if this meant a mix of Goblin and Venom, but the Venom we've seen appears to be pure Venom. Does this mean there will be no Green Goblin? Or will Norman take on that position in some way? We also know Kraven the Hunter will appear, but we don't know anything about his role in the plot. The first game had a villain problem. Things began while Kingpin governed the town in the absence of a Green Goblin figure, and when he is defeated in the first mission, a power vacuum emerges. There are several lower-level bad guys to web in the face, but the central enemy is Mr. Negative and his henchmen, who are supplanted in the final act by Dr. Otto Octavius' transformation into Doc Ock, who frees the Sinister Six. The Sinister Six are a big deal in the comics, but the game hurries through them, reducing the most of them to tiny boss battles and on-rails set pieces that end up being cutscenes. Yuri Wanatabe, your officer pal, is revealed to have murdered a mobster in cold blood after becoming disillusioned with the legal system, significantly complicating the DLC. This probably foreshadows her metamorphosis into the Vigilante Wraith, which will also be carried out in the sequel. Many more villains are likely to feature in side content and throughout the narrative of Marvel's Spider-Man 2. It comes as no surprise that Venom will be a prominent nemesis in Marvel's Spider-Man 2. He was introduced in 2 post-credit scenes. Furthermore, it is safe to infer that Peter will be especially concerned about this adversary, considering all indications point to Harry Osborn as Venom rather than Eddie Brock or Flash Thompson. While it is unknown if Peter will become infected with the symbiote, emotional clashes between Spidey and Venom are inevitable. Kraven will be the other key antagonist in Marvel's Spider-Man 2. While he might be a secondary enemy like Mr. Negative, taking up a large portion of the first 2 acts, he could also be Miles' major foe. Assuming Peter is preoccupied with Venom, Kraven may be on the hunt for Miles, perceiving him as the more difficult prey due to his cloaking powers and Venom strikes. Kraven's moveset is vastly different from Venom's, thus he should make for an interesting boss battle. Wraith will also play a role in the sequel, as the City That Never Sleeps DLC went out of its way to build up Yuri Watanabe's metamorphosis into the anti-hero. While she and Spidey will most certainly disagree with her morals and her decision to kill enemies, the two may work together for the greater good. Some have speculated that Wraith may be playable, which would be a pleasant surprise. Wraith, Kingpin, and Lizard are likely to appear in side missions alongside Wraith. Kurt Connors, aka the Lizard, appears in the Spider-Man, Miles Morales post-credits scene. With Peter having already fought him, it would not be shocking to see him morph back into the Lizard. The side quests in Spider-Man, Miles Morales prepared Kingpin for a return, with the criminal boss threatening Miles' friends and loved ones. Miles may face a difficult fight if he manages to leave the raft. While the 5 villains described above are unquestionably the most likely to appear, there are a few other figures that could make an appearance in the sequel. With Sandman established to exist within Insomniac's universe, Taskmaster may return to study Miles Morales, making for an interesting opening confrontation. Given that Wraith employs stolen Mysterio gear in the comics, the special effects master could have a part in the game. Many fans would like to see a Mysterio boss battle, which is sure to be a spectacle. He is also a recognized player within Insomniac's universe, based on the costumes at Marvel's Spider-Man's Halloween party and some comments from Peter. As a result, Quentin Beck's appearance could be right around the corner.
Be advised, getting reports of a mugging in the area. Additional officers report to Spanish Harlem. Attention units. Witness report of an assault in progress. Proceed to Sutton Place. Over. Officers be advised, a mugging was just reported. Available officers, please proceed to Bryant. Over.
Someone's getting rough. Rise!
Oh, crap! Spider-Man! One lucky break don't mean nothing!
Every two-bit mugger thinks he's the next